Greetings! Today we are doing a shapes tier list, and to make this accessible to watch during school, none of us are going to swear in this episode.
Oh, that's so sad.
Cool?
Yeah,
Alright.
okay, well,
Marcus loves to swear.
yeah, you can hear me swearing
100%.
every episode.
First of all, we're starting with the most popular flavour, barbecue.
that's
This-
original.
You had it upside down.
You know, it's barbecue.
Oh, it's barbecue. Yeah.
You're a goofball.
Barbecue
You know, Shapes actually changed their flavouring like a few years ago.
I remember
Yeah,
everyone
everyone
hated it because it was such a bad new flavour.
It was so
yeah,
sweet.
and then
They changed it back
that's
though.
why it says originals.
Yeah, and that's what I'm so dumb.
I'm so happy. It's like when they made new, was it New Coke in the
Yeah.
80s? And everyone got upset about it. They
Apparently.
changed it back.
The new Coke actually kind of tastes like the Coke now. Like it's not too different. Like they must have been slowly changing it over.
We need to appreciate how these are baked.
Mm.
Makes the texture so much better. Well, the flavouring's really good, but it's a
Yeah.
little bit overpowering. Just a tad.
Nah.
Really? Okay. I love the flavour, but I do believe
Yeah.
it's a bit strong. But it doesn't really
It
bother
really
me at all.
depends on the shape. Like yeah, it's really good.
What do you think of the color?
Green.
Nah, not the best colour.
Yeah, but it's what everyone remembers it as.
True. But we are reviewing based on the actual
Yeah.
shapes. These are just good. Like,
Yeah.
Okay. A tier.
I'd give them an A. Like, and they're a type of shape that you can just eat a ton of. You could eat the whole box pretty easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's good. You want one that you can just eat without feeling gross about it. Have one more.
Yeah. I agree with you, A. No, over here.
So all unanimous, it's an A tier.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Alright,
Yeah, that one.
probably the most underrated in my opinion.
I agree.
Chicken crimpy.
What is crimpy?
I don't know, but it's really good. Whatever it
Google
is.
What crimpy is?
If you would like.
Crimp form of appearance. So that's why
Oh.
it's got those little round.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Oh, it must
Thank
be
you,
like
Jack.
play around it.
First of all, the texture's phenomenal.
Mm.
Like the crunch you get when you take a bite. Really solid.
I had this in the 80s. This is bossy.
The only problem, I've seen other people talk about it. They're a bit big.
Oh yeah.
Like sometimes you just want to put a handful of shapes in your mouth. Can't really with these. You
It's
sort
like
of
two then.
you have to take, yeah, but like it's just a little
Also,
bit big for me.
It's
I like
like,
the size.
compared to the other one, it's also
Well,
pretty
that's what
thick.
makes it crimpy, I guess. What I do like about it is that it doesn't have like all that like powder over it, so you don't get like you don't have to like
Yeah.
make your fingers or like wash
That's a
it all
good
the
point.
time. It's
Well,
not,
that's
it's not
what
like
we
greasy.
Well, it's really thick. Like you can, when you taste it, like say half of it is the actually like one shape.
No, I lie. I like
One
this.
barbecue is equal to like half of this flavor.
Yeah, so
It's
they're
like
big.
really
Yeah,
thick.
they are big and thick. But as I don't know if you heard, Kai made a good point. You don't really get too much flavoring on your fingers,
Yeah.
which is good.
And you can feel still really taste it.
Yeah. I'm impressed.
For me, the best thing is as well. It's not one that you chew once and it goes down. You have to chew on it quite a bit. Forces you to get the flavour. Which I
It's
actually
not
like.
it's like crunchy. It's like it's solid. It's not like soft.
I will say though, I don't believe the actual flavouring is as good as barbecue.
It's
Yeah.
still great.
It's very good, but I think it's just slightly below.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
feels a
gonna
bit
lie.
I would still give this an A tier.
Not SME.
Okay, that's fair. I would give this an A tier, but slightly below barbecue. Like,
No,
No,
I'll
I'd probably
I'll give
give
it
it-
S tier.
I'll probably also give it
I have
an A.
like some
It's
more. I like
really
this.
good, but it's just
for me, if they're a little bit smaller, that would make it for me an
Mm.
S tier. I'm just not a fan of how big it is sometimes. Like
Colour?
you take one. No, the colour's fine. Colour's good. For me, if you take one, that's like enough for like your mouth. Like you don't get to shove them in like you do for some others.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, chicken crimpy very underrated. These never get bought to parties. It's always
Oh, yeah.
it's always pizza and barbecue you find at parties.
You never see like any other ones
No.
other than barbecue.
Super
See,
underrated.
I
These
only
are
know
really
this-
good.
I know this was a childhood. My friend would like always have them when that like
Yeah.
be out, and we'd eat it together. It was very nice.
But yeah, very good.
Mm.
Cool. So yeah, for me it's an A,
Yeah, another A.
and you're an S.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Okay.
Pretty good then.
We have cheese and bacon.
Okay.
This doesn't seem appealing to me.
It may have gotten better from what I remember, but
I don't remember
from what I
tasting it.
remember
Mhm.
when I was younger, I wasn't the biggest fan of this one. I thought it was okay, and that was it. But who knows? Maybe my palate's changed, and I can appreciate this one now.
Mm.
Off the bat, shape's pretty cringe. Like,
It
Yeah.
looks like a pillow.
yeah, like the shape, it just seems a bit pointy. It's like that'd be a bit painful in the mouth.
What's happening?
Very
to
strong
mine?
smell.
And why is it just random pink shit?
And it's supposed to be the bacon.
Oh. What the hell?
Ah.
Oh, it smells like bacon.
There's a really strong smell.
No, it ain't bad.
Yeah,
It ain't bad.
it's not bad, but it's like
Eh.
it's really average for me.
It's bugging.
Like it.
I like the
I
bacon
don't really
smell.
like it, honestly.
This is something I would never have as my first pick. This would never be the pick I would take.
Jack, we got barbecue and bacon. We just need burger.
But yeah, overall, for me, this one's a bit of a miss. I'm not a fan of it.
I
Not good
honestly
at
just don't
BJ.
like it at all.
Actually, no, C.
I'd give this either a low C or a high D personally.
It's also really hard.
I don't like the shape either. I think the shape is very boring.
Yeah.
And I feel like that could, if you have a lot in your mouth, these corners could actually hurt you a bit.
Eh,
like if-
probably not.
No, it does. Like, I've just tried it there,
Mm.
but
Mm.
that could actually be painful if you bite down and it's like on the wrong angle. Yeah, I'm not a fan, to be honest.
Neither am I.
And even though it doesn't look like it actually does have lots of like powder.
Mm.
Yeah,
Flavouring.
I had a decent bit on my fingers. I'd give this probably a high D tier. Like,
I'd just give it a D.
C.
I remember
Alright.
pizza having huge amounts of flavour.
pizza, it does.
I love
Brace
pizza.
yourself.
Pizza-
Pizza is very nice from what I remember, but I do agree with you, Marcus. The flavouring is a bit excessive.
That's
and
all
of
I
course, the
remember about
box is terrible.
No, the box is amazing.
No, what I mean is the colour's great, but it just falls apart.
No, pizza's my favourite.
I haven't had pizza in like ages. That's what I remember about having huge amounts of flavour.
Yeah, you're right on that. But these are still pretty good shapes from my memory.
Barbecue bacon pizza.
It's still really nice. The flavouring's delicious.
I mean, if you hold it on the edge, it won't be as bad. Wait, it's just so much smaller than I remember.
No, that was the size they were always.
This is like grown.
You must have always that size. They're good.
Tiny.
They're good. I
They have
like
like
them.
a rock kind of thing on it. It has like the actual flavouring, then like a chunky
It's
bit.
cheese.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't mind them. I think they're good. But for me, you're probably going to rank them a lot higher.
Mm.
I'm not too fond
No,
of them.
actually,
The flavouring's good, but it's like, I don't think it's as good as barbecue flavouring.
Yeah.
And it's just very excessive with the amount of flavouring on the actual biscuit. So for me, I would give these a B tier.
Overall, honestly, I'll also give a B. Like the flavouring, I don't mind it, but I wouldn't have it all the time.
Yeah.
It's just like the original one.
What are your
I
thoughts?
love the original one.
high A or low. I mean, no, low A or high B.
Yeah, I think I agree with you.
Hmm.
To be honest, not as good as I remember them being as a kid. I remember these being my favourite one.
Not so powdery. Not good.
Final one,
Okay.
the Vegemite.
and cheese. I want to know if this is going to be as bad as the garlic breads and chips.
Oh no, definitely not.
Wait, have you had these before?
Yes,
Really?
yes,
I like how they're in the shape of Australia.
yeah. These are actually probably
do they-
better than you're expecting it to be.
And they're also in the shape of Tasmania.
Yeah, you can get ones that are Tasmania. Okay, first off, I love the shape.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
It's so
It's just
round.
Australia. Lots of flavouring.
It's actually.
It's quite.
Oh.
It's a very strong flavour, by the way.
I've never had these before, by the way.
Yeah, like. Oh yeah, it's really strong.
Very strong flavour.
Also, it tastes like Vegemite.
Not really. No, it does.
Not for me.
Like, you can get a hint in the aftertaste of it.
Tasmania.
You can get a hint of it in the aftertaste. But
That is really strong.
I like them, actually.
Like you can definitely, like, you know, get handfuls. I doubt you can get a handful and like eat
Oh,
all that at once. You only
no,
have,
they-
like maybe one at a
They're
time.
big. They're big. Look, I'm willing to accept the flavouring is very strong, and it's
Yeah.
definitely not the best. But I actually enjoy these ones quite a bit. Take another one.
D tier.
I'll leave that.
Really, a D.
I don't like it.
I'll get a Tasmania one.
For me, they're a C tier. High C.
Nah. I don't like it.
Fair.
No fan.
Yeah, I also give it a D.
No problem. For me, I actually was the exact same. I used to have them. Typically with these, the further you get into the box, the more you get used to the shocking flavour.
Yeah.
But yeah, these definitely aren't the best. I like the shape. You got to give them credit for that. I like how it's in a black box. You don't get that very often with shapes. But I agree. I would give this a C tier.
It's not as bad as the
I don't think it's as bad as the bacon.
Well, I mean, it's
bacon
sorry, not
and
as bad
cheese.
as the Smith's one.
Oh, the
the-
Smith's garlic bread.
Oh.
That was horrific.
Yeah, I know. This one's actually like, honestly, I don't
Oh,
really
it's
like
just
it.
garlic
It's just
bread.
way too strong,
That
honestly.
one was bad.
Oh,
And do you want to like put them in order of worst to best?
Yeah, okay. Well, I guess we can put this as what this is right now the best.
This
A
for
tier.
me was the best.
Yeah, I agree with that.
A
the
tier.
best. Then what was this?
I
one?
did
this
give
one
that
was
S tier,
chicken
though.
crimpy.
So is that
that
go
one's
above?
second.
No, so because we're going off majority, Kyron believes it goes there. Me and Marcus believe it's there personally.
Right, we'll put it on
That might
top.
be upside down. I don't
It's
want to do
upside
that.
down. That one's upside down.
Or we have cheese and bacon.
No, that's over here.
Yeah.
Then pizza.
Yep, pizza goes in there. Bring in. That is the definitive order. If you disagree with us, you're objectively wrong on it.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Our opinion is the
I'm
best
joking.
opinion.
Our opinion is fact.
Mm-hmm.
Worst. Sorry, best, worst.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Yeah.
thank you guys for watching. That'll be the end of the video. Hopefully this is out before school goes back.
Yeah.
Alright, sweet.